So, I have two questions. The first question is, before I used to think that the qalb is like the heart, which feels, and the aql is the brain, which thinks. But Surah Al-Hajj, I read that it says, أَلَيْسَ لَهُمْ قَلْبٌ يَعْقِلُونَ بِهِ. Do they not have a qalb by which they can think? And I wanted to ask, what is the qalb, what is aql, and how is it related to the ego?
You're being very specific. There are so many books written about this, very filled with terms. Don't be busy with it. What do you want? Leave all of that. What is qalb? What is aql? What is ruh? What is the heart of the ego? Leave all of that. Why? What are we aiming for? What are we aiming for? We are aiming the destiny that is given to us to return to Allah here. So Allah will become our eyes that we see, our hands, our tongue, our feet. This is not literal, of course. The Shaykh Effendi is saying, they always cut the end of that hadith, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will dress us with Rabbaniyat. And da. That is what we have to look for. How are you going to achieve that? To see with the eyes of your Lord. Where are you going to start? Don't think I'm going to, the hadith is saying, I have to do a lot of farz, and then I do a lot of sunnat, and then I'm going to become beloved one, and then I'm going to come nearer one. The protocol, Allah always sends a messenger. The protocol, that when the messenger leaves, he leaves the training to those whom he had trained to train others. So how are you going to have now the aql, or the qalb, or the eyes, or the hands, or the speech? Whose? Allah's. How? Through the Prophet ﷺ. No other way. How are you going to reach to your Prophet ﷺ? Your guide. So now, once you start submitting, understanding, this is the way I think, this is the way I feel, but Shaykh Effendi does it in this way. Understanding, not just copying. This is not copying, this is understanding. Then slowly your eyes will start changing too. Your brains will start changing, because every sohbat, Shaykh Effendi is rewiring us. We never think of it that way. Whereas and he's saying the opposite, rewiring us, changing everything, that we are using our intelligence and all our senses and stepping on the ego, and this is outside of zikr. But the sohbat is another form of zikr. The zikr, people may enter into illusion and delusion world. But the sohbat, it must wake you up. The sohbat wakes you up. The sohbat must challenge you. If you are awake. If you are sleeping, sohbat can come, but it's not going to help. Start changing that and understanding it. Then all other things, the intelligence, not only how you think, but why you think. Your feelings, that no one ever mistrusts their feelings, really. Then when you start aligning it to your guide, and this is big work, this is like No one can do that work except for you, if you want to do that work. You take that, you apply it, and things will start opening up. But whatever that is going to open up also, it is for you. You're taking your guide as a guide, but it is for you. You are not copying in that way also. Okay? Everything has an akal. Everything has a heart. In the Naqshbandi way, we look, first we check our intentions. We check our actions. Those two are connected to the akal and to the qalb. This much is enough. Fatiha.